So I'm standing in a beautiful garden, and we are in the city of Seal Rock right here on the coast. Now, I'm with Lola and Ted, but Lola, before we get going on the gardens, I want to know about this wonderful tour that's happening. It's from Samaritan House, right? So tell me what that is.
Samaritan House is a transitional housing facility for families with children under 18, and the
Nice.
goal of Samaritan House is to shelter, educate, and guide homeless families to independence.
And, give me a quick synopsis of how that process works.
Samaritan House has a 10-month curriculum divided into 3 portions in which we shelter initially, educate through case management, and then guide through a legal rental experience to housing independence.
So it really is a great plan on actually training people, not just giving them a handout, but giving them the tools to go forward.
The goal of Samaritan House is to have each family accumulate a nest egg of approximately $1,000 that they can use to finance their next housing environment.
Nice. And so Samaritan House are they sponsoring this garden tour?
Yes, Samaritan House has been sponsoring this garden tour for 14 years.
Wow.
The self-guided tour through gardens in Lincoln County is a really great way to experience the gifts of our friends and neighbors in Lincoln County.
Because you get a lot of support from the community, don't you?
We do. About a quarter of our operating budget comes from members of the community here that have been doing it for over 25 years.
And so, speaking of garden tours, I am here with Ted, and we are actually standing in Ted's garden right now. Ted, first of all, as I wandered through this with you before we started filming, I saw so many cool plants. Are you the avid plant person here at this house?
My wife Sharon, she gets the credit for the design of the garden, and it's been a garden that's been building for about 20 years.
Really?
Since we rebuilt the house and cleared the land here.
So if you're not the plant person, generally when we talk to gardeners, we're plant nerds. We get that. But what is it then that you do this for besides just the maintenance part of it?
Yeah,
what is it that it gives you?
I love the color, the texture, just how pleasing it is to be in the yard with this lush.
Well, and I have to say, you have carnivorous plants that knock my socks off. And for not being a plant person, you grow these, right?
Yeah, that's my hobby.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
They are absolutely amazing. So what are some of the varieties of the carnivorous plants that you grow?
Primarily pitcher plants, but also sundews.
Wow.
And a few Venus flytraps and one butterwort.
One.
One lowly little butterwort.
And I see a lot of edibles throughout the garden here.
Yeah, so this sort of English garden, cottage garden style of gardening, I guess. And we have boxes of edibles, and then others sprinkled throughout, like the artichoke behind me, and some horseradish and whatnot in the garden.
Lovely. Lovely job. Well, now we're going to go just across the street to another garden that is on this tour. So now I am in the next garden that we're going to be talking about. I'm here with the owners, which are Mary Jo and Ray. How are you?
We're fine, thank you.
So now, first of all, Mary Jo, tell me, this is a unique garden. I don't see a specific style, but you think there is one, don't you? What is it?
Well, I call it eclectic.
And I think that works out perfect for it.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about this space and how it became what it is.
When we moved here, it was just weeds, grass, a few trees, bushes. It was hard to take care of, and so one day Ray decided to build boxes, and we just started putting things in them.
And that
it just
was
grew.
like in 2000 is when you
Oh,
moved
that was
here?
probably in about 2004.
Wow.
Yeah,
so
it was
14 years is how long you've been here working.
We've
on
been
it.
here, right?
And
yeah.
Ray, you actually did the building, the construction of the different layers in the back garden. You did that.
Yes, I did.
And did you also build this fire pit?
I did the fire pit also. Then the stones get heavier.
They do, don't they? There's no stopping that at all.
Soak up rain.
It's true, they do. So now, when you went to picking out plants, was there some specific style that you wanted to pick out, or was it just, oh, that's pretty?
I started with just plants. Dahlias were my big thing at first. So we started putting in a lot of dahlias. Then I started adding herbs, and the next thing I went to vegetables, and then just whatever flower I liked, I put in.
So you
there's
really
no
are one of
stuff.
those gardeners that gardens from really your heart, your passion,
Right.
what you love, that's what you get.
Yes, yes.
And it shows because it's a lovely garden all the
Thank
way
you.
around. And I do adore the copper tub. Tell me that story that you made into a fountain. Where'd you
Well,
get
that was my mom's old washing machine years ago. I'm hoping before I was born because I don't remember it. And we found it in her basement, and so I took it home and we decided to make it into a fountain.
And you did, and it's quite
Yes,
lovely.
thank you.
So now, if people want to come on this tour, Lola, how do they get it? How do they get the tickets?
Tickets are available for the garden tour online at brownpapertix.com. You can search for the Secret Garden Tour. We also sell them locally here in Lincoln County at a couple of different outlets. In Lincoln City at Bear Valley Nursery, in Newport at JC Market, in Toledo at Toledo Feed and Seed, and down in Florence at Laurel Bay Gardens. They're $25 each, and a program including a map to all of the gardens that we're going to be visiting on the 28th is available inside.
Well, there you have it. You know, I know that Portland is just a little skip and a jump away from this beautiful city. So if you're interested in coming to this garden tour, you can go to gardentime.tv. Remember, this is supporting more than just our passion for gardens. It's also supporting a great program as well. Go to gardentime.tv. We'll click you over to their website. You can get all the information. Make a wonderful day of it here on the coast. Thank you all so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.